it's Nancy from Nancy Chu Homes at Keller Williams and J Metro Group. So we're just past the first quarter of 2022, and the GDP is very healthy. We have under 4% unemployment, but inflation is totally out of control. Okay, guys, a recession is coming. The government cannot have rampant inflation because out of control inflation destroys affordability, which means folks that are trying to downsize or trying to maybe buy a house for the first time, they get squeezed out of the market, okay? Affordability becomes a problem for them. So the government is looking to slow down the borrowing of money, which means slowing down car sales, small business loans, and home sales, okay? So check out this chart, y'all. This is the National Association's Realtors not only tracking of, but also forecasting of the next 2 years of home sale units and also home prices. Okay, have a good look. Notice that home prices have risen 26% since the beginning of 2020. That is 26% over 2 years. That is crazy. And now, did you also know that in 2021, the average day on market for a house for sale in America was 18 days? 18 days. That is a seller's market if you haven't seen one, okay? So now, one of the things that you'll notice is that rent also increases when home prices go up because there's like a trickle down effects on rents as well. If people are paying more for homes, they're going to charge more for rent. So rent has been very volatile. Rent prices have been just climbing as well. So interest rates should hopefully force down the rate of growth, right? It should force the rate of growth to slow down. Don't forget, we're anticipating interest rates to be up to 6% by the end of this year, 2022. Okay, but if you look at this NAR forecast again, while we're seeing a slowdown of some of the housing unit increases, like you actually see a little reduction this year, we can't seem to avoid the increase of home prices. Okay, 5% rise in 2022 and predicted another 4% in 2023. You guys, this is the NAR production, the National Association of Realtors. They're actually pretty conservative. There are other entities that are actually, like Zillow, for instance, is predicting an even higher increase in prices. So I'm just saying, there's still very high demand. We are still seeing folks who need housing. Don't forget, we have an entire generation of millennials looking to shelter up their family for the first time as they are coming of age and, getting married, having children, having jobs. So the supply will continue to be tight because also as interest rates rise, there are some sellers I know who are inclined to not move instead. Even if they feel like they want to upsize or downsize or maybe retire, some of them have current mortgage rates that are as low as, something in the 3 range, right? Because they purchased their house in like 2012 or something when the interest rates were like historically low. They may choose not to trade because they don't want to pay 6% in interest rates moving forward, especially if they're not as cash heavy. So guys, what this basically means that even with the interest rates rising, okay, the house prices are still being predicted to raise themselves over the next 2 years. I'm trying to figure out what you're waiting for. Okay, I hear people saying things like, well, I'm waiting for the crash to make my move. It's a 7 to 10 year cycle. I'm sorry. Do you plan on staying in your house in your rental for the next 7 to 10 years? I'm just trying to figure out how long you want to wait. All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you guys next week.